Hey y'all, Bubba here. Today's video is going to be something different. We're going to be taking on the topic of bullying. Hope you all enjoy. Alright, so on this bullying video, we're going to discuss bullying and cyberbullying. Both of these topics we're going to throw into this video. I want to hear y'all's input on it. Comment below, message me, Facebook, whatever, you know. I'll put all the links in later. But I'm going to give you some thoughts about bullying, talk to you about bullying, add in some videos I've got from people about the bullying, give you some facts and some numbers I found on it by doing a Google search. You guys can do the Google search and read all the numbers and facts and everything for yourself. We need to stop bullying. It's not helping people. And there's a number of ways people are getting bullied. Weight issues, disabilities, fashion, because they don't have money, because they have money, because they look different than you. You know, there's a number of ways people are bullied on a daily basis. And I ain't just talking kids. I'm talking grown-ups. There's grown-ups bullying people. The kids look towards the grown-ups as the role models to learn what to do. And you got grown-ups bullying each other. And so then the kids are like, okay, our role models are bullying people, so that's what we're supposed to do. So then they do it. Stop the cycle. Show your kids the golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. If your kids see you bullying people, they're going to bully people 9 times out of 10. Then, bullying can lead to depression, suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, if not suicide, or could also lead to mass shootings that are going on and everything. We need to just put an end to bullying. The golden rule, treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, even here on YouTube, there's a bullying in the comments and everything. I've seen plenty of people's videos with the comments, about talking about how the people are fat, they shouldn't be on YouTube, they should be disgusted with themselves for being overweight. I've even seen people go as far as telling people, you should kill yourself because of how fat you are and everything. And, you shouldn't tell people to kill themselves. You don't know why somebody's overweight. They could have medical condition, could be hereditary, could be they have a slow metabolism and they just can't help it. They eat little to nothing and are still fat. Me, you want to comment in my videos telling me I'm fat? It's okay. It's no big surprise. I didn't wake up fat this morning. It's no big surprise to me. I don't care. You want to, make comments about, I don't have a lot of money. You know what? Not everybody has money. And those without money can be just as happy as those with money. You don't need to have a boatload of money to make yourself happy. But kids, they get bullied, because they have to have glasses. So you get called four eyes or whatever because you have to have glasses. Well, so then the kids that don't want to wear their glasses, they don't wear their glasses. So then they can't see. In school, they can't see properly because they won't wear their glasses because they're getting picked on over them. So then their grades drop. Their academic drops and everything. All because people want to make fun of them. Not right. In the school, on average, over 160,000 kids stay home from school every day to avoid being bullied. That's a big number, folks. Over 160,000 kids a day stay home from school to avoid being bullied. When they're staying home from school, they're missing out on their education. They're falling behind. Their grades are going to drop. And it's not fair to them. They just don't want to be picked on and bullied. Over 77% of students are bullied. I mean, 77%. That's a high number. It shouldn't even be 1%. And it's 77%. I mean, you know, high school student age, 19.6%. 19.6%. Almost 20% of high school students have reported being bullied this past school year. Really? I mean, 14%, almost 14.8% of high school students have reported being bullied online, cyberbullying. Really? You know, there used to be sayings, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I think everybody needs to learn that. Be a lot. And, I mean, that's just what's being reported. 64% of kids don't even report being bullied. They don't tell people. Either they're ashamed, they're afraid, they just, whatever reason they have, they don't even tell people. 64% of people get bullied and don't even tell people. They just keep it bottled up inside. And over a while, it bottled up and bottled up, bottled up. It's going to come out in rage, or it's going to come out somehow, and it ain't going to be good. Only 36% of kids bullied actually report it. That's still less than half of the kids bullied report it. 64% won't report it, won't say anything to anybody. Social media is where a lot of your cyberbullying is going on. Your Facebooks, your Twitters, your YouTube, your Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. That's where a lot of your cyberbullying is going on. And of the people, of everybody, over 55% have witnessed cyberbullying on social media. You've been on your Facebook and scrolling through your news feed, and you've seen somebody make a rude comment towards somebody else. You just became part of that number, and you witnessed cyberbullying. And it's not just bullying. I'm not just talking about bullying due to being overweight. I'm talking bullying in general. And like I said, it could be that somebody has a mental or physical disability. They get bullied. Overweight, underweight, poor, rich. You just don't like them, so you want to spread rumors about them. You know, spreading rumors about somebody, that is considered bullying. There's just all forms of bullying. Why bully people? Do you bully somebody? When you go to bully somebody, think about it. How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot and it was you that was getting bullied, not being the bully? But if you are the bully, then 9 times out of 10, your grades are dropping because you're too busy trying to be a bully. So you ain't doing your homework, you don't care. And it's going to lead to problems later on in adolescence and into adulthood. You're going to be bullying people your whole life. And you're going to wind up in jail, prison. Even worse, you're going to wind up in the graveyard. And there's just no sense in it. In 2013, sorry guys, I'm reading facts and throwing my own stuff in. But this is right here. Cyberbullying concern rose by 87% in 2013. 87%. If you guys ain't got nothing nice to say, stay off the interweb. Golden rule, once again, I know, you guys are going to be like, man, we're tired of hearing this golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Texting people. Kids today, a lot of you kids have cell phones. And their social media is linked to it, texting their friends and whoever. Texting people is one of the biggest ways of bullying people. Social media is huge. But there's also physical bullying, verbal bullying, mental bullying. And let's break these down. Physical bullying. You beat somebody up. You lay hands on them. You shove a kid in his locker. You give him wedgie. Give him swirly. He's standing at the urinal, you pull his pants up. Putting your hands on somebody, that is physical bullying. Verbal bullying. Just calling them names. Spreading rumors about them. Using your words instead of your fists. Mental bullying. Well, mental bullying, you spreading pictures. Or, it's been told so-and-so said so-and-so, so-and-so, on down the line. So, you are bullying somebody because, your friend said that you said you're going to beat the so-and-so up, and it gets back to so-and-so. So, so-and-so's afraid of you without you even saying a word to them. Mental bullying. I don't want to keep going on and on. I mean, I just want everybody to know your comments are hurtful to everybody. You ain't helping anybody. You're not motivating people to lose weight by telling them they're fat, they're lazy, they're disgusting, they're slobs. You're not motivating people to get name brand clothing by making fun of their store brand or whatever. I mean, I just want you all to stop and think about the bullying. Stop and think about what you're doing before you do it. And I say, instead of being hateful towards somebody you normally would not talk to, you would give them dirty looks, make remarks behind their back in the hallways or whatever, however, on social media. If it's on social media, you see something and you're like, oh, I'm going to leave a bad comment. Just quit typing. Don't leave it. Scroll past the post. Block the post, scroll past it, whatever. You don't have to comment on everything. I mean, you guys, by bullying people, you are then making them depressed. They're having suicidal thoughts. If not attempting suicide, or they get guns and go shoot up the school or whatever. Just stop bullying people. Treat the others the way you want to be treated. Instead of talking about somebody behind their back, say hi to their face. That's all it would take. If you would, instead of one mean word, one kind word. Instead of saying, Bob is so fat, just say, hey Bob, how you doing? That's all it would take. Just be nice to one another. Quit looking down on people. You look down on people because you think you're better than them, or your family's better than their family because you have money, they don't have money. You're a football player, they're not, whatever. Don't look down on people. The only time you should be looking down on somebody is when you're looking down and with your hand stretched out to offer them a hand to get up. I know, some of you are like, that don't make sense. It does. You only look down on somebody when you're helping them up. And just remember, when you're pointing at somebody to make fun of them, You point at them, but you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. Just be nice to one another. I'll catch y'all down the road.
Amber Fawcett. I get bullied all the time at school by the other kids. It makes me feel hurt and mad. My grades are bad because of it. I wish they would treat me like everyone else.
Okay, people. So today I found out a good friend of mine shot himself because of cyberbullying. Bullying doesn't just hurt a certain kind of person. It hurts more than what you think. There's more people involved in that can be bullied. I could be bullied right now because I have a beard, long hair, and glasses. My kids can be bullied because my kids, Angela, look at the camera. Adeline, look. My kids could get bullied too just because of the way they look, you know. It needs to stop. Bullying is not fun. It's not funny. It's not a game. Bullying hurts people. Bullying killed a good friend of mine. Bullying killed a real good man. You sit and bully, somebody sits and bullies somebody, you don't just let it go. You confront and you stop it. Be a hero. If you're one of the ones that bully people, stop bullying. I mean, you're hurting not just yourself by bullying somebody, you're hurting yourself because you're making yourself look bad. You're making yourself look like a moron. But you're also hurting people to where they actually shoot themselves, hang themselves, whatever it is. The bullying needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Come on. We are supposed to be all God's children, and bullying, you're just not showing that you're God's children. God wouldn't want you to bully somebody else. God would want you to love somebody else no matter what they are, who they are, where they're from, and where they live, and how much money they have. Who cares? God cares because God loves everybody. And that's how we should do. We all should love everybody too.
I am against bullying for any age. It takes place with kids, adults, doesn't matter what age you are. Bullying takes place all the time. I was raised that you treat people the way you want to be treated. You raise your kids the same way. Stop and think about it. You know, with all this bullying, do you want your kids to bully people? Do you want yourself to be bullied? Do you want your kids to be bullied? The bullying needs to stop. Not only does it affect people emotionally, physically, mentally, but look what it's doing to adults and people. They are killing themselves over the bullying. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. What if this was your loved one that took their life because of bullying?
Thanks for watching, y'all. Links are in the description below for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Gmail. Comment below any videos you'd like to see, any topics you'd like me to report on or anything like that, any videos you'd like to see. Comment below feel free to leave your comment on the bullying situation and everything. You never know, I might reach out to you next time I make a video on a subject like this to get your input. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all down the road.